This is a message I think always I'm thinking about. That's the reason why I ask the question, how are you going to do that? I'm sticking to this third line of your message. Okay, Japanese consensus and among Japanese islands, or cheating each other within company and society, everything else. Not so much communicate each other, they understand each other.
Right.
And they try to, and holistic means, okay, do you trust me? Yes, I trust you. That's all. Holistic. And I don't need to show you the detailed proposal. I don't need to use detailed explanation. If trust relationship established, they trust me. If they don't trust me, okay, they just, what kind of proposal are you going to bring for them? They never read it. Like former my outsourcing company, they reject it. So Japanese company don't like brand new or new company,
right?
New message.
But also realize that is also one of the reasons why trust is not so important in Western society, because we are a contract culture, and if you do not deliver as agreed, then we will sue you, and we will get justice to serve us in order to get what you owe us. So trust plays much less of a role. It's much less important than
yeah, Americans the same. They don't consider for the trust relationship.
No.
They the first side, they just start doing business.
Right. Let's do business. I mean,
Japanese they don't.
Yeah. No, exactly. Right, but it makes complete sense, because you can trust the law, and if you don't.
Okay, my concern is how Japanese people get involved in overseas people until they will go to bed. Instead of they try to go back home
right
at earlier time. How we can going to persuade them to spend time at night?
So first of all, they need to see how important it is, right?
It means it means I think most important issue is how we're going to get more friendly atmosphere among non-Japanese people. Right? They don't want to live up with foreigners at night. Right? They want to go to Japanese society, Japanese people, or to go back to their family or whatever. But if they doing that, nothing improves.
Right. So basically, you need to feel more at home, more relaxed when you're going to meet with foreigners. That's it.
No relaxing.
So tense. Yeah, exactly. Because you don't feel at ease, because language differences, cultural
good example
differences.
You told me before. Just content is different. So Japanese people cannot follow you or cannot involve in your meeting, your discussion, your debate.
Right.
This is one thing I understand.
So
that's the reason I just started in school, try to discuss about more broader content, like Wednesday night, right? Wednesday night. And Monday night is also I try to improve communication, but nobody come. But it's okay for me.
But that's man and woman communication, right?
No, I changed it. And you have problem
right.
with your boss, with your followers, and with your customer.
Right.
How are we going to solve this communication gap? But nobody comes. But it's okay. I'm very happy for me, because I can wait until 7:30 here and take dinner here, and I can work here.
Your wife doesn't expect you home.
Yeah, she's happy also, I'm happy.
Right.
Okay, by the way, so this is...
Right, so what do we need to do? Yeah, it is
So Kimoto last week told me he just escaped a couple of hours, then coming back here. Oh my God! This you guys is every week at past 4 o'clock. Everybody is just no opinion, just gloomy atmosphere.
Yes, I got it.
Every time recently, this our gap we're discussing at the last 30 minutes. It's kind of mess, you know.
Oh.
This is the exactly kind of problem with Japanese and overseas people.
Mm.
Exactly, this current situation is like that.
Mm.
Like, okay, can you stay until the 8 o'clock? But every Japanese people reluctant to stay with overseas people after 8.
Mm.
And they're going to invite us to go into the club or some bars and stuff. They will follow you, but they don't actually don't want to drink with overseas people, right? In many cases.
Mm.
What's the problem? How do you yourself? How do you feel? Not you, like Dutch people. Many American overseas people they try to drink by themselves. Not they don't invite Japanese people.
Really?
Do you?
Yes, I do, but I do remember that it was extremely tiresome, especially in the beginning when I came to Japan, extremely tiresome to meet with Japanese people, mainly because I didn't speak the language, right? So I didn't really know what was going on and tried to do my very, very best to have a little bit of a conversation, but it was like, if your vocabulary is this big, then you cannot really have a normal conversation. Now, Japanese people are very kind and oh, jozu, and so your Japanese is so good, and what's more, they are also very open, right? So they basically include everybody in the conversation, whereas for Japanese people, if they are being invited in a group of Western people, then these Westerners are not having a central conversation. They are having discussions among themselves about topics that they are engaged in their language. So it's much harder. And we are not just saying Jozu. We think, oh my God, this guy doesn't speak. He doesn't speak English at all. And he doesn't know what we're talking about. So, I mean, he's not contributing anything to our discussion. So basically, he will be left out of the conversation. So the Japanese person will very easily feel like he's there, but nobody cares about him. Nobody is actually trying to include him into the conversation. That's what you need to do yourself. So that's a very lonely feeling. And in Japan, that doesn't happen. People are always kind and inclusive and invite you into the conversation. So it is much easier for Westerners to get into the Japanese society than vice versa, I think.